"Sit down there," said Villefort, giving up his place to Morrel, "and write what I dictate." "Will you be so good?" "Certainly, but lose no time. We have lost too much already." "That is true. Only think what the poor fellow may even now be suffering." Villefort shuddered at the suggestion, but he had gone too far to draw back. Dantès must be crushed to gratify Villefort's ambition. Villefort dictated a petition in which, from an excellent intention no doubt, Dantès' patriotic services were exaggerated, and he was made out one of the most active agents of Napoleon's return. It was evident that at the sight of this document the minister would instantly release him. The petition finished, Villefort read it aloud. "That will do," said he. "Leave the rest to me." "Will the petition go soon?" "Today." "Countersigned by you. The best thing I can do will be to certify the truth of the contents of your petition." And sitting down, Villefort wrote the certificate at the bottom. "What more is to be done?" "I will do whatever is necessary." This assurance delighted Morrel, who took leave of Villefort and hastened to announce to old Dantès that he would soon see his son. As for Villefort, instead of sending to Paris, he carefully preserved the petition that so fearfully compromised Dantès, in the hopes of an event that seemed not unlikely, that is, a second restoration. Dantès remained a prisoner, and heard not the noise of the fall of Louis XVIII's throne, or the still more tragic destruction of the empire. Twice during the 100 days had Morrel renewed his demand, and twice had Villefort soothed him with promises. At last there was Waterloo, and Morrel came no more. He had done all that was in his power, and any fresh attempt would only compromise himself uselessly. There we go, hitting the fast-forward button on history again, taking us right into June of 1815 with Waterloo. I didn't say that yesterday, but that was what I was alluding to. Waterloo-ing to. Good Lord. Let's just go right into the history of this thing. Because basically Morrel is being taken for a fool here by Villefort, and Villefort has absolutely no intention of releasing Dantès because he sees that a second restoration is on the horizon. How he knows this, I don't exactly know, but maybe he just never had any faith in Napoleon to begin with. Anyway, Waterloo, shall we? Now, I'm not talking about the ABBA song, though I'm going to listen to that after this. The Waterloo Campaign, June 1815. We talked yesterday about Napoleon's approach to the Allies attacking him, which was to attack them first, defeat their armies, or debilitate them so that he wouldn't have to fight them all at once. However, he marches into Belgium to engage with the British and Prussian forces before they can assemble together. And, surprise, he actually wins. At Ligny, he defeats the Prussians. So, with that kind of confidence under his belt, then he fights General Wellington, who is a British general who he has fought many times before and has become kind of formidable. He faces off with him at Quatre Bras. This is where the French army coordination starts to break down. Napoleon has a General Ney, N-E-Y. Ney is managing some of the army resources and battles here. And when they get to Waterloo on June 18th, 1815, Napoleon finds himself up directly against Wellington. And they're going at it pretty hardcore head-to-head. But later, surprisingly, unexpectedly, the Prussians, who he had previously defeated just days before, arrive to tip the battle in favor of Britain and Wellington. And Ney's mismanagement of resources and the poor communication between the French armies and Napoleon just created a crushing defeat of Napoleon. And this is basically the end of his second reign. Napoleon realizes there's no way to win this. He backs off, and he's not killed there. Napoleon does not die in Waterloo. We will get into more of what happens with the aftermath of the 100 days next time on The Count of Monte Cristo. We'll see y'all then. Okay, goodbye. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.